I love making Halloween cards. I just think they're so much fun. But I really love making Halloween cards with Pretty Pink Posh Halloween releases. Hi everyone, I'm Rebecca Keppel. In today's video, I'll be sharing some of the Pretty Pink Posh Halloween release and sharing some card inspiration too. This video is also part of the Pretty Pink Posh video hop this month, and each stop on the hop will have a winner of a $20 gift certificate. So I'll let you know how to enter to win at the end of the video, so stay tuned for that. Let's jump right into the card making and take a look at the products as well. This is the Halloween Cake Pops stencil set. It's a layering stencil set with the cutest little cake pops you've ever seen. I used Distress Oxide inks and colored in those cake pops in some fun colors. I love to create ghosts in pink, so I cut this down to 4 by 5 1/4 and then matted it on some Spellbinders pink cardstock. So that's the base. Next, I'll take the Halloween greetings stamps and dies. This is a really great set. I love the script and straight fonts and the little critters on the side that you can also use. I grabbed a Pretty Pink Posh eyelet rectangle, one of the smaller ones, and I'll add that to the upper right of the card and then pop up one of those Halloween greetings right on top. Really all you need are the cute cake pops, and so just a little sentiment and a little eyelet rectangle behind it is finishing it up. Next, let's take a look at the Fringe Pumpkin Dies. You may be familiar with some of the other Fringe dies from Pretty Pink Posh. They're layering dies. Each is a piece of the whole. So you're going to start with the largest piece, which is this full pumpkin that has a little fringe at the bottom. Then you'll go to the next smaller piece, and that has a slightly larger fringe. And you want to kind of ruffle them up a little bit in between each piece so that you can tell that there's fringe there. I like to use a little liquid adhesive just on the part above the fringe. If you adhere down the fringe, it's not going to look as dimensional. It will look a little bit flatter. And I decided to go with sort of a funky color combination here for something a little bit different. I like to do that with all holiday cards, whether it's Halloween or Christmas or anything else. Just have fun with color sometimes, and it'll create a really unique look. This set also comes with a little stem for the pumpkin, and I am taking a piece of white cardstock that was cut down to 4 by 5 1/4 and adding some liquid adhesive behind that, and then the pink color of cardstock that I chose for the pumpkin I'm using as a mat for that. And then I'll pop up that pumpkin on some foam squares. Here is the Happy Halloween shadow dies. I'm just using the word dies, but there are shadow dies that you can cut out as well. I've cut mine out of some gold cardstock, and I'll add those right on top of the pumpkin, and I just love the alternate look of a different color combination here. Next up, we have one of the stencils, the Crackle Background Stencil. This is a single layer stencil, but it creates such a cool textured looking background. You can see I did mine a tone on tone. I used green ink on top of green cardstock. I've die cut out that little oval. You'll see where it's coming from in just a second. And I'm using some liquid adhesive to adhere a piece of acetate behind that because I will be creating a shaker here. So this is my shaker window. So the next thing we'll do is grab the spider shaker die. Now the little window was the oval inside the spider, but I also cut out the spider itself out of black cardstock. And then I'll just add some liquid adhesive right behind the legs and the body of the spider, and I'll adhere that right on top of the window and the crackle background. So you'll see that the body of the spider is going to be the shaker here. So I'll use some foam strips from Spellbinders. These are great for shakers, especially for shaker beads because they don't need that much height. And I put them in a rectangle around the area that the shaker window will be. Next, I'll grab the Spellbound shaker beads. I absolutely love Pretty Pink Posh shaker beads. They make such a great noise inside a shaker card when you shake them around, and they have always a cool mix of colors, and this one is no different. I liked that the green really brought out the green in my background, so I thought these were perfect for this card. So I'll remove the backings to those foam strips so that the adhesive is revealed, and then I'll just place my little card panel right down on top, and you can see I cut that down to 4 by 5 1/4. Next up, I'll use a little bit of Raven splatter. It's just in a little tube that looks like a nail polish bottle, and you can just tap it onto the background of your card and finish this card off with a Spooky Wishes sentiment from that Halloween greeting stamps and dies. I also decided to add some googly eyes that I just had in my stash, and there's a little smile that you can cut out from the spider shaker dies, so I added that on top as well, and that glue will dry clear so you won't see it anymore. Next up, we have the Layered Potion stencils. This is another layering stencil set, so you'll do one stencil at a time and then move on to the next one. So I stenciled that up, and now I'm adding some more splatter effects because I really love that look, especially for Halloween. It just looks really neat in the background. And then I'll add a black cardstock eyelet oval die cut right in the center. And next, let's take a look at the Spider Friends stamps and dies. I am not a fan of spiders, even though I know how wonderful they are for everything. They eat mosquitoes, and so I don't ever want to kill them, but they creep me out. But these guys are adorable. They're absolutely the cutest. So I love adding a little spider that I die cut and colored, and then a sentiment that says Eek on top. That's definitely what I'd be saying if I saw a spider with a little hat on. Next, we have the Spooky Trees background. This is a single layer stencil. So I had a little fun. I used white pigment ink on Cosmic Sky background from Spellbinders. Then I'll take the Halloween bucket editions, and I'm die cutting out the big bat leaves and the 3 smaller bats out of a black glitter cardstock. So I added bat wings to the Hocus Pocus sentiment on the side. I thought that was kind of fun. And then I'll add just a few bats flying around in that forest as well. That was just a unique card that I thought would be kind of cool to create. As I mentioned at the beginning, this video is part of the Pretty Pink Posh video hop this month, and each stop on the hop will have a winner of a $20 gift certificate. In order to enter to win, you just need to comment down below. The winners will be announced on the Pretty Pink Posh video that is part of this hop. And just comment below whether you've started Halloween card making, whether you love Halloween card making, or which your favorite supply is from this month, what you're most excited about, anything like that. Just let me know in the comments below and you'll be entered to win the giveaway. I want to thank you so much for stopping by and spending time with me today. Please stay safe, stay healthy, and I'll see you again soon.